Could you explain to me how many different definitions of God you are proposing in the Trinity?
I'm proposing one God, because I'm a monotheist. I believe in one God. The difference is between us is I believe God, when speaking of God or a God, refers to not one person, but a being. God is a being. And within that being of God is three persons. You define God as one person, singular, and therefore God cannot be three persons, because one person does not equal three persons. So our definition of God is different. What we're defining God as, whether he's one person,
so
whether it's a being.
Okay.
God's a being.
God's a being. So God is God is the nature? Is that what you mean by that?
God is the nature.
Well, you're saying being. In your doctrine, yes. You have one being, three persons.
One being.
Yeah.
That being is made up of three people. So, and because that being is personal, he's referred to as a he, a him. So I don't understand your question. Being is the nature.
How are you not mixing up the who's and the what's in that by saying the being is personal?
Well, because the being of God is revealed to us as personal. It's all throughout the Bible. God refers to us in terms that we can understand. And so when God says, I, me, him, when it's referring to Yahweh, God is referring to us in a personal sense that we can relate. If God said, it made the heavens and the earth, referring to God, that wouldn't make any sense, because an it does not imply personality, it doesn't imply consciousness or self-awareness. But God is obviously, we'd agree, self-aware, conscious, loving, has emotions. So that's why he and him can be referred to as to the triune God and not contradict. And I said that in my opening statement.
So you believe one he as the being can refer to three other he's.
Right, because the he is not referring to a singular individual. It's referring to the personal aspect of God. God being personal. That's why you call it a he. That's why you call God a he, not an it, because it does not imply any kind of personal relationship, but he does.
So how are you not equivocating by saying one he can refer to three he's? How do you not have two different definitions of he?
Well, because I'm not going to, as you and other Unitarians do, take basic English grammar and try to apply it to the God of the universe. I can't take basic English grammar and then apply it to the God of the universe. I can't do that, because God is way more infinite and unfathomable than I can ever imagine. So I'm not going to take basic English grammar and then apply that to God and say God must fit in my basic English grammar box. I'm not going to do that.
So God didn't create grammar well enough to explain himself to us?
That's not what I'm saying at all. He did create it well enough. And if we look at the whole testimony of Scripture, whenever I say Sean is a he, if I said Sean is an it, that would imply being. That yes, you're a being, but you're not personal. When I say Sean is a he, that not only implies that you're personal, but it also implies that you can interact. If I said it, that doesn't imply anything personal, so I'm not mixing anything up. I'm simply using the whole Bible to define what God is and not use my basic understanding of grammar and try to fit God into that.